What's going on, guys? This is Short Bus, and I have a gameplay here for you today, and I thought I'd just bring some Vietnam instead of the regular old boring Bad Company 2. Yeah, this is Vietnam, and I do not like Vietnam that much, surprisingly enough. When I bought Vietnam, I was so excited, especially for the Huey. That's probably the number one thing I was so excited for was the Huey. I just thought it'd be badass, like, being an M60 door gunner and just yelling, "Get some," shaking your head, and I thought I could just live all my fantasies out. But I was really disappointed with like the first week of playing Vietnam, just because I found out the M60 had worse armor than a paper mache duck. I mean, it was just really depressing. A couple of other things I found out about Vietnam that it didn't really bother me or make me upset or anything. It would have been better to know from the get-go that I would have been much happier with. The sensitivity has been raised in Vietnam. I never noticed this until one of my friends told me that it was true, and I actually paid attention to it. But the ADS sensitivity is higher than regular. For example, let's say you have a sniper rifle and you aim down. Okay, so let's say you're playing vanilla and you when I say vanilla, you're playing regular, and let's say you have your sensitivity 5 ticks above 0, so 5 ticks. You look down a sniper rifle, let's say M24 or something, okay, and then you go play Vietnam. You look down M40, you're gonna notice that the sensitivity is a lot higher. You can strafe left and right, up and down a lot faster. This is pretty MLG of me right here. Get a nice little two-piece through the wall. But yeah, I wasn't really the biggest fan of Vietnam. I found out that people die a lot faster in Vietnam, and that was nice to know. It would have been really nice to know if from the beginning. But people die a lot faster in Vietnam. All the guns have a higher base damage, and the sensitivity is higher. It would have just been nice to know this shit from the beginning, but I'm using them. I keep stuttering. Sorry about that. I'm using the XM22 light machine gun. It says in the description that this was a Navy SEAL project gun. I'm not really gonna get too into real life stuff because I'm not gonna lie. I don't know shit about it. I never even heard of it, so I'm not even really gonna get into it. But game wise, there's 3 light machine guns. You got the RPK, you got the M60, and you have the XM22. Out of all of them, my favorite will probably have to be the XM22. The best performing, honestly, is the RPK, but I'm not playing for performance. I'm playing for what I like, and the XM22 is just awesome. For any of you that know me or follow my videos, my favorite light machine gun in this game, in vanilla, is this pissed me off so much. Watch this. His gun wasn't even up and he killed me. Just bullshit like that. But my favorite light machine gun in Bad Company 2, the regular, was is the M249 Saw, just because it sounds awesome. It has 200 rounds, and this is pretty much the Vietnam replica of the M249 Saw. It sounds the same. It doesn't look the same, but it's the exact same ammo capacity. I'm not sure what stat-wise, if it's the same, but I'm sure it is. It just looks a little different. But we're having some troubles getting in there and arming the charges, and for the longest time, it was pretty much just me and Spuds going in there by ourselves. A lot of rage and nerd rage happened through this game just because we didn't really have a team for the longest time. We went in there at least 2 or 3 times by ourselves and armed it, and no one could hold it because we didn't have a team to help us. Thank God it's not hardcore. I would have killed him. Spuds charges Alpha. I think I go Super Beast mode here in a minute.
Stay with me.
Just give me a moment. Yep. Get off my MCOM, bitch. I shoot him both through the fucking wall. Just spraying. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, XM22 has little recoil. It has a high rate of fire and has pretty good damage, and that's why I like it so much. It just sounds just like the Saw. It just sounds so awesome. So that's pretty much the number one reason why I use it. But I charge Bravo. Engineer needs some health, so I drop it and I go super protective mode over him. I stand in front of him with my light machine gun just because I have that fatherly, that's my cub bear. He's hurting. I need to protect him kind of instinct thing. So You know, we are on Bravo, and they're not really going for it. So we got this base. This game, Vietnam. Like I said earlier, that I didn't like it too much. For the longest time, I really regretted getting Vietnam. And I'll talk about what I just did there in a minute. But I really regretted getting Vietnam. I almost don't even want to talk. This is an intense combat mode right here. Like, it was some intense shit.
Target secured. Come on, move on to the next target.
So this isn't hardcore. This is like some Vietnam shit, like you see during the videos and stuff. Like, this is some intense combat right here. I'll get back to what I was saying in a minute, but I just kind of don't want to ruin it.
Reloading. Throwing frag. I got a bomb over here. Fire! Come on, go.
Sorry, I'm just watching this with you. Like it's not like that ran anything talking about trying to buy time. It's just I don't really want to ruin the intense moments. But anyways, I said I didn't like Vietnam, and for the longest time I hated Vietnam just because it didn't feel right to me. It seems darker, seems more grotesque, and I mean, granted, it's fucking Vietnam, so it's supposed to, but I just didn't like the flavor of it. It just left a really salty taste in my mouth, you know, if you can understand what I'm saying. But I recently started playing Vietnam with a squad, and I noticed that was the #1 problem. When I played Vietnam before, it was just me, Splat, some Texas kid. You know, we would go in groups of 2 and try to one-man it. That shit didn't happen. I found in Vietnam, even more so than the regular, you need a full squad in order to do good. Just because it's so much harder to actually win a game with just one squad in Vietnam. Just because, you know, people die faster. And the maps seem a lot more choke pointy. It seems like less of open environments and just, you know, straight up choke points. So I'm just trying to get some wall banks here. Oh, I do. Nice. Just spraying, getting some. But yeah, the map just seemed more choke pointy. People die faster, so you need more of a team effort. I almost don't even want to commentate over this game. I do not want to ruin this awesomeness. Like, it is just straight up intense combat. I fucking love this game. I'm just gonna go right here and renege what I said. I like Vietnam now. I really do. I had a lot of fun during the session. I don't know why. Maybe it's because our team started trying. Maybe because the enemy was put up a fight rather than being a bunch of campy sniper douchebags. But I had a lot of fun. They really made this shit interesting. It was a lot more fun playing an intense Vietnam game than was regular game. I don't know why. I honestly cannot tell you, but I had a lot more fun playing Vietnam when it was intense than just doing a regular game intense. So we all die, which is not really a cool thing. I don't. It's not like I raged on him or anything, but man, you know, one guy always needs to stay alive. But I guess I kind of dropped the ball as well. So I try to flank right side. Try to break into the back. Almost considering super fast moding this, but you know, that's really no point. 30. Okay. So I have a couple more Vietnam gameplays on my hard drive. I got probably 3 games in total worthy of YouTube. You know, uploading for you guys to see. I have one where I really wish I was recording earlier, because I'm saying this is intense combat. There's a defense game we had, I think just before this. The defense game just before this, that was some intense combat, and I syringed the door, because, you know, you can defib the doors and vanilla and blow it up. I was hoping they could still do it. But you want to talk about intense combat. We had a defense game before this one that was just fucking awesome. I recorded like the last half of it, and I probably will put it up just because it was some intense shit. But you know, AK-47. I'm talking a little bit about that. That, you know, every game ever has an overpowered weapon. AK-47 is that weapon, and I'm not bringing any new news to light here. Everyone knows AK-47 is overpowered as shit. That's why I don't use it. People already have that gun platinum. I tend not to use the overpowered weapons. When the M60 was OP during vanilla back in the day, I didn't use it. I have platinum now because I use it after they patched it. M16 didn't use it. A94 didn't use it. Okay. I did not. I'm just gonna suppress fire here. I was hoping they'll walk down my lane. but I just did not use the OP weapons. Never. Well, not never, but I used it every once in a while, but I did not, you know, pour the shit out of them. I'm gonna talk a little bit about what I'm doing with this light machine gun here, okay? I get really trigger happy. That's really the only way I can describe it. I get extremely trigger happy, and it's nothing I can help. I have some dark fantasy about going into combat with a light machine gun and just spraying and yelling "get some" at my enemy and just keeping their heads down. You know, video games is the perfect place to relive your nerdy fantasies. It's not really nerdy because it's about combat, but so whenever you see me with a light machine gun, if I ever put a light machine gun, if I ever start a gameplay and I have a light machine gun, rest assured that I'm going to be wasting a lot of taxpayers' money just because I'm a fucking asshole like that. I mean, I honestly cannot help it. I just spray. I'm okay. I love the way light machine guns sound, especially like if you get like a saw in my hand or something. I just go to work. Not really go to work. I just love making noise. I'm really trigger happy. But I'm jumping to PT boat here, and I was hoping one of my squad mates would jump in, but they don't. Now I was still kind of hoping someone would jump in. Nope, no one jumps in. Okay. I was telling Spuds the medic behind him needs this guy behind him needs a medic, but he kept going anyway. It's all good. See, that's why I kind of hate Vietnam. Talk about that. It's so hard to see people like when they're camping in a forest. I mean, yeah, you can. It's hard during vanilla, but it just seems that like Vietnam has a darker feel to it. So you really have to pay attention when you're running through the jungle and shit, because it's so hard to see. At this point, you see me looking back because, like I said, Vietnam is some crazy shit. Bullets going everywhere, people are everywhere. So whenever I spawn in unknown, especially in Vietnam, I always check my back just to be safe. Because yeah, I'm getting an assist there. Just because it's so unclear of where the bullets are coming from. Even with the headset, I mean, there's so many fucking bullets flying around. It just, you never know. So I'm getting ready to breach in Bravo, I think. I jump on top. Hit fire this guy. He wasn't AFK, by the way. I think he was just looking at the door. Maybe he was AFK, I don't even know. But I'm getting ready to breach Bravo. Shoot one guy. I saw a guy go left, so I'm kind of anticipating he's going to come try to avenge his buddy. And he takes a smart route, and he jumps over the fence. So I'm going to Alpha's arm and go try to defend that. Shoot a guy in the face. Don't get the kill. Support the blue guy and Bravo Alpha. I forgot which one it is. And he shoots me all in the face. I call out the Spuds. He gets lit the fuck up. Let me see what happens here. I'm spawning Spuds, of course, just because, you know, he's on my friends list and I trust him to a degree. Looks like an asshole, but he needs health too, so. This is one of those moments where the momentum's kind of shifted. We just took the objective, but it's quiet now. You don't want to run up there like an asshole and just get yourself killed. So the kill feed's not looking too good. It's about even, 2 for them, 2 for us. So I'm just treading my footsteps, being careful. And this is a fucking awesome clip right here. I'm not gonna ruin it.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah. Get some. That's all I got to say. That's why I love light machine guns. People say they're newbie because like, oh, you have so much ammo, you're just gonna spray it. But you're damn right, I'm gonna spray. Okay, that's what they're made for. They're made for suppressive fire. Okay. Oh my god, I'm just spraying. I love spraying. This is what I like doing. I like making noise. I like scaring the enemy over a video game. I like to make them shit themselves over a video game. That's what I love to do. I love mind fucking the enemy with a light machine gun. I mean, when you see 10 bullets, that's probably too slow of a rate of fire, but when you see all those bullets coming at you in close succession like that, that's gonna scare you, okay? Okay, so that's why I love using light machine guns, and a lot of people say they're newbie and scrubs use them. Well, I'm gonna use them either way because they're just fun to use. I love doing moments like that where you're on MCOM, you're just holding the fucking trigger down, and you don't want to move up. But final score was 26-9. Get my first gold star with the ECM 22. And yeah, that's the end of the gameplay, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and like and comment.